All right, I want to take a look at the trig functions, all 6 of them in relationship to the unit circle and how I see them. So I have a piece of the unit circle here. I'm drawing it really big so that I can see some pieces here, because it gets a little bit crowded if I draw it too small. So I'm going to put an angle in here. Of course, I'm putting in the terminal ray, and this is the angle here in standard position. So this is my angle theta that I'm talking about. We've already seen that if I drop a perpendicular here from the point where the terminal ray hits the axis, that where the terminal ray hits the unit circle, that drop a perpendicular, the x coordinate here is the cosine of the angle, and the y coordinate is the sine of the angle. The hypotenuse, of course, is 1. This is a unit circle. That's a radius of the circle. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to, over here, let's do this in a different color. Let's do this in red. I'm going to draw a tangent line to the circle, so completely vertical right there, and stop when I hit that terminal ray. Notice now that I'll do this in red, that this length from here to here is 1, right? It's the radius of the circle. So this angle, this is 1. This length right here has to be tangent theta, because whatever length it is divided by 1, opposite divided by adjacent, should be the tangent of theta. So that length is the tangent of theta. Just like this was sine theta. Sine theta, whatever this length is divided by 1, opposite over hypotenuse, that had to be the sine. Now with the 1 on the adjacent side, this length has to be the tangent. Okay? And likewise, I'll do this in green. This length right here, going clear out to there, with an adjacent side of 1, the hypotenuse has to be the secant of theta. So the secant of theta goes all the way there to there. The 1 in blue was just the radius going right here to here, right? Now, so I've got 4 of the 6 trig functions: sine, cosine, tangent. Notice, by the way, notice that the tangent line to the circle was the tangent of the angle. Coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's get purple. Let's get purple. I'm going to draw up here. I'm going to draw another tangent line. Go all the way out until it hits right there. Now notice, this right here is parallel to the x-axis. And I've got this terminal ray here that's crossing through. So I'm going to argue that this right here is theta. Right? And notice now that this side over here is the radius of the circle, which is length 1. So I'm looking at the big triangle now and saying, hey, the adjacent side divided by 1, what trig function is that of this angle theta? Well, heck, that's the cotangent of theta. And one more, if I look at, let's pick one last color here. How about orange? From the origin here all the way out to there, if you look at that side divided by 1, thinking about this angle, so hypotenuse divided by the opposite, that's the cosecant. So this length here is cosecant of theta. So there you go. There's all 6 trig functions and how they fit in with the unit circle.